Alright, on to the finals of our Modern Cube Rough Drafts. Black, white, mid-rangey stuff. And I don't really like this hand. It's just all removal. We're on the draw. We're gonna mulligan. The Elspeth is not, well, alright. Basically the same hand. We get to put an Elspeth to the bottom. Terramorphic expands for our opponent. Well, endless removal's not horrible. Pass the turn. We would like to play some actual things, though. Opponent gets a swamp. Let the grind begin. Forest. Opponent's deck, so far, looking similar to our opponent's deck last round. I mean, we haven't seen any real cards, but green-black, you assume mid-range threats, removal. No one plays around the Mana Tithe. No one ever. We'll take the free value. Well, Swamp Goo. So, a Plains would be nice to cast this Elspeth. Ooh, opponent's deck looking a lot like our opponent's last deck. Gonti. Good God. This can't be the same person, right? There's no way. There's no way. I don't think that's even allowed to happen. Opponent's probably stealing something awesome of ours, though. Alright, not the same person, just looks like the same deck. Well, alright. Let's get down to Elspeth, start making tokens. Hope our opponent didn't take anything too good of ours. There's a swamp. Goes at Elspeth. And we'll block. Yep. Well, there's our Gideon. We can kill it, thankfully. Can and will. So kill our own Gideon. Ugh. It doesn't feel good, but play a land, or make a soldier, play a land, pass the turn. We would have much rather cast that Gideon. Man, if we can ultimate Elspeth, that's a pretty big game. Liliana is annoying. Takes down, kills our soldier. Okay. Hits us, hits Elspeth. Well, ultimate's a long way off now. Yep, down to 4. Come on, good draw. Oh, alright. Well, this works, because now we get to Wrath of God, then make a token, play the Plains, pass the turn. All of our black removal has been surprisingly bad this entire league, but we've still been winning. Just sideboarding it out, but we've ran into so many decks that are relying on black creatures. Opponent's ticking up the Lily. Well, we'll just pitch the Swamp. Some card advantage would be nice. If our opponent plays a creature, hopefully it's non-black. Alright, well, there goes our Slaughter Pack. Ooh, that was a good draw. Man, our games go so much easier when there's a Phyrexian Arena involved. Our opponent could still kill it, but now we're empty-handed. So our opponent taking up Liliana is not actually very good for them. And taking it down to kill Soldier is also not very good. And they could have Abrupt Decay. That's the problem. Oh, no. Oh, Doomblade? Okay. Sure. That's fine. I mean, that Soldier is doing literal nothing. I guess I could kind of pressure Liliana. We're super fine with our opponent taking up. We actually would love that. What do they got? Kitchen Finks. Okay, we can deal with Kitchen Finks, especially drawing 2 cards a turn. And does not activate Liliana. Well, we draw 2. Play Baneslayer. Make a 1/1. Pass the turn. If our opponent makes us discard our Condemn, whatever. Elspeth is back up to 7, too. Ooh. Alright, Cash is in the Liliana. I think we'll sack the Soldier. They probably just have removal for Baneslayer. Ooh, Wolfer's Silverheart. Okay. Well, Condemn will be reasonable. Although, we are going to want to kill that eventually. Yeah, let's just Condemn it. Draw. And our opponent scoops it up! Whoo! Alright. Phyrexian Arena has been insanely good for us. Alright. Well, one game away from just taking down this Rough Drafts. Alright, are we doing the same thing we have been doing? Go down Temporal Isolation. Go down Slaughter Pack. Go down... Well, stuff we are interested in. Resilient Threats, well, Gonti. We definitely want Gonti. Unburial Rites seems really good. Duress seems good. Grizzlebrand could also be good. Nevermore. Blood Gift. Just more card drawy stuff. What do we go down, though, to fit these cards in? We could go down Smuggler's Copter, I guess. Well, we kind of have a lot of ways to crew it now. 12, counting the Planeswalkers that make tokens. I guess we can go down Condemn. Go down... Maybe we go down the Revoker. And... do we want the Grizzlebrand? That's more cuts. Manatide Duress, Doomblade, Etherborn, Hexmage, Copter. Banishing Light, Hero's Downfall. Maybe Baneslayer? Is that better? Like, Baneslayer or Bloodgift Demon, I guess is the question. I think we gotta cut one of those. I think it's Bloodgift. Let's just run it. Run it like that. Can we squeeze in Grizzlebrand? Probably too slow. Let's try it like that. So, looking back on how this draft has went, kind of wish we had just started with our removal different. Because our black removal just has not been good. This is super land heavy, but this seems like the kind of matchup where we want to hit our land drop. So we're going to keep it. And we have 2 good removal spells. Unburial Rites is a good thing to discard to a Liliana. Could be good eventually. Definitely a lot of value. Even just like a Gonti, Unburial Rites Gonti, Unburial Rites Gonti, that's enough to win a lot of games. Bone it. What do you got? Terramorphic. And passes. Play the Plains, pass the turn. Drawing more lands isn't ideal, but we do want to hit our land drops. Terramorphic. Cracked. Gets a... Oh, man, Terramorphic, this Modern Cube, just doesn't feel like Modern. Doesn't feel like Modern to me. It's not bad. Like, I'm having fun, and I'm enjoying it, but it still just doesn't feel like Modern. Tireless Tracker. Well, that must die. Yeah, kill Tireless Tracker. Would have liked to leave up Mana Tithe, but, pass the turn. Based on what our opponent saw, it might have been better to wait on the tracker. Even one clue is pretty relevant. Ooh, Huntmaster is annoying. We can Banishing Light it for the time being, if we don't draw anything. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Alright, well, let's Banishing Light. I don't think we can wait until we get down to Elish Norn is the problem. So our opponent's left with a Wolf token. Would love to get some sneaky Mana Tithe value. Gets in with a Wolf. Yep. Our opponent's probably expecting it now, though. We'll see if they play around it. The Tireless Tracker play makes more sense, now that we know they were following it up with Huntmaster. Verdant Catacombs. Come on, crack it. Crack the Catacombs. Cracking it would mean they're going to play into Mana Tithe, most likely. Kitchen Finks. Well, more lands. Play the Plains. Make a 2/2. We're just not doing anything. Pass the turn. If we get to this Elish Norn, though, even if our opponent kills it, it's just so good. There's a Blood Crypt. Tapped. Especially since we have Unburial Rites if our opponent kills it. Ooh. Well, that's fine. This is actually good for us. Oh. Ticking down? Alright, there goes our zombie. Wouldn't mind drawing some action here. I was hoping they were going to tick up, but no such luck. Play Elspeth. Make a 1/1. Play the Swamp. Pass the turn. We might actually just be discarding Mana Tithe now. Actually, maybe we just discard Unburial Rites. It is a free discard. Ticks up. How likely is it that our opponent's been playing around it? Yeah, we're going to discard Unburial Rites. It's super close. There's a pretty realistic shot that we just never get value from Mana Tithe, and that we would rather have kept the Unburial Rites. Opponent. Well, discard the Mana Tithe. That actually went really poorly. Now they get to kill the Elspeth, which is bad. Well, play the Plains. Elish Norn. Wrath the board. And our opponent can give up on their Liliana to kill it if they don't have another removal spell, but we can get it back. The worst case is they can kill it with a spell and then keep their Liliana to make us discard Gideon. That would go pretty poorly. Ugh. Alright, opponent's taking up Liliana, which means they gotta have a removal spell for Elish Norn. Oh man, they got it all. Everything. Now we really want to draw a Planeswalker. That's actually a good draw. So, Unburial Rites Elish Norn. Play Smuggler's Copter. And now Smuggler's Copter is kind of a buffer for this Liliana sacrifice. So our opponent has to have yet another real removal spell to get through our board. So Crew Copter. Sack Copter. Opponent passes. We draw a pretty bad land, but Liliana finally off the table. Actually, hopefully. Alright, Liliana down. Pass the turn. Now we just want to hit our card draw. Polluted Delta. Opponent passes. More swamps. Well, hit our opponent. And pass the turn. Elish Norn is good. More good if we draw other creatures. Or ways to make creatures. Opponent plays a land. That's a good creature. That's a really good creature. That's a creature that actually protects our Elish Norn. So now we might be able to just ride Elish Norn to victory. If our opponent finds something to try to kill it, we just save it with Avacyn, and opponent's pretty close to dead. Uh-oh. This is a lot of mana. Well, Avacyn's still super good here. So opponent gets to awaken, only a 2/2. We draw more lands, hit our opponent for 10, and they need another removal spell, or it's just game over next turn from Avacyn. Unburial Rites really came through this game, and our opponent scoops it up. Sweet. Well, I mean, yeah. Not bad, not bad. So, super incredibly grindy. That's the Modern Cube, though. That is my impression of the Modern Cube. It's fun to play. And if you like Standard, or if you like Planeswalkers, grindy, mid-range, if you're like in love with Siege Rhino, those type of games, those type of matches, this is a cube for you. Every single deck we played against was tons of removal, tons of Planeswalkers, resilient enter the battlefield creatures for the most part, and that was it. That was the entirety of this draft. So if that style of Magic appeals to you, then Modern Cube, you're going to love it. It's just perfect for that. On the other hand, it just doesn't feel that modern-y to me. Like, when I think of Modern, you got Tron, you got Storm, you got Infect, you got these combo-y decks and so forth, and I don't know. So the name, a little quibble with the name, it just doesn't feel modern-y in the way that Vintage Cube feels vintagey, but it's still a lot of fun to play, and can't complain, going 3-0, just cruising through our Modern Cube, so we'll take it. Anyway, that's been our rough drafts for this week. Be back in a couple weeks with another one. I have to see. I hope that Ixalan will be out by then. So hopefully next episode, starting our exploration of the brand new Ixalan format. So until then, I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.